Hello everyone, welcome to High Tech Study Plus. In today's video, we are going to discuss about the heating effect of electric current. In our previous videos, we have discussed that if V is the potential difference and Q is the charge, we have a relation work done in moving that charge Q is equal to VQ. Now if T is the time during which the charge Q flows, then we can find out the power. How? We know that power is the rate of doing work, or P is equal to W by T. So we can write it as VQ by T. If we take V out, it becomes V into Q by T. And we know that Q by T is current. So P is equal to VI. Now, the energy supplied by the source is dissipated as heat, or the energy expended by the source is dissipated as heat. So the amount of heat produced in an electric circuit in time t is given by H, or H is equal to P into T, which is equal to VIT. Now we know that V is equal to IR from Ohm's law. So it can be written as IR into I into T. Now let us discuss about the practical applications of heating effect of current. The first practical application is it is used to produce light, as in an electric bulb. Now we know that the filament of a bulb is made up of a very strong metal which has a high melting point, like tungsten, and these bulbs are filled with inactive nitrogen and argon gas so as to prolong the life of the filament. What happens is whenever electric current passes through it, heat will be produced, and we have discussed the magnitude will be equal to VIT or I square RT. So most of the power that is consumed by the filament appears as heat, and a small part forms the light radiated, and we are able to get the light. So this is one application. The other application is in fuse. Okay, we all know that there is something known as fuse in electric circuits that protects our appliances. Whenever the fuse wire breaks, we have to replace it. So when excess current passes through the fuse, it melts and the circuit breaks. Now if the circuit will break, there will be no further flow of current to the household appliances and circuits, so the household appliances and circuits will be protected. These are among the few practical applications of the heating effect of current. It is also known as Joule's heating effect. Now we are left with only one concept of this chapter, that is electric power. Now we know that power is the rate of doing work. Electric power is the rate at which electrical energy is dissipated or consumed in an electric circuit. We already know from our previous lectures that P is equal to VI. Now if we use Ohm's law, that is V is equal to IR in this equation, then it becomes P is equal to IR into I, which is equal to I square R. Now we also know that P is equal to VI, and here we can replace V is equal to IR, so I will be equal to V by R, so P is equal to V into V by R, or it is V square by R. The SI unit of power is watt, but it is a very small unit, so we generally use kilowatt in actual practice, where 1 kilowatt is equal to 1000 watt. Now we also know that electrical energy is equal to power into time. The commercial unit of electrical energy is kilowatt hour. If in 1 hour 1 kilowatt of electrical power is consumed, then the electrical energy consumed is 1 kilowatt hour. So 1 kilowatt hour is equal to 1 kilowatt into 1 hour. Now 1 kilowatt is equal to 1000 watt, and we know that 1 hour is equal to 3600 seconds. So when we convert it, we will get it as 1 kilowatt hour is equal to 3.6 into 10 to the power 6 joule, and 1 joule is equal to 1 watt second. We have used this conversion here. Now let us try to solve the numerical given in page number 220. An electric motor takes 5 ampere from a 220 volt line. So I is equal to 5 ampere, V is equal to 220 volt. Determine the power of the motor and energy consumed in 2 hours. Now power is equal to VI, which is equal to 220 into 5 watt. So it is equal to 1100 watt, or 1.1 kilowatt. I have converted this because I have to find out the energy consumed. Now the energy consumed will be equal to power into time, which is equal to 1.1 kilowatt into 2 hour, or it is equal to 2.2 kilowatt hour. With this we complete the numerical as well as the chapter. If you haven't watched our previous videos on the chapter, then do give it a look and it will help you a lot. Thank you.